Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video, I am going to create a makeup tutorial. I am going to do a eye makeup look after so long. Finally, I am doing a makeup tutorial for you guys. I'm really excited for today's video. Today's video, I am going to test out this Tammi Revolution. Look at this palette. Oh my god, isn't this so beautiful? This one is the Tropical Carnival eyeshadow palette and I'm going to create a beautiful eye makeup look for you guys. I don't have any idea exactly what I am going to create, but let's see. And yeah, if you are interested in watching this video, then please keep on watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let's get started. Okay guys, so this is what the outer packaging actually looks like. Now I purchased this palette from Cosmetics by Aisha. It's an Instagram store and they have such beautiful eyeshadow palettes. They have few international brand eyeshadow palettes as well, like Morphe eyeshadow palette. They have Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. They have different kind of eyeshadow palettes which is not original but it's a copy, but they are really good. But this one is the original Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palette, so available in Nykaa or Amazon. You can get it from there as well. To purchase it from Cosmetics by Aisha, you can just click the link in the description box below and you can just DM her. You can just ask her for any kind of eyeshadow palette. I'm going to show you guys the palette first. So this is what the palette actually looks like. As you guys can see, this palette looks really beautiful. This is not a everyday eyeshadow palette. It's definitely a palette if you are a makeup artist, if you want to create colorful looks. The eyeshadow palette, you want to create more colorful looks, you can definitely go for this eyeshadow palette. What the other side looks like, here you have all the names written like 1 2 3 4 is ready. This is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. Look at this. This is so beautiful. Don't mind all this right over here. I swatched it before, that's why. So yeah, look at this palette. It's really good. Have a huge mirror right over here, which is really great because I really like eyeshadow palette which comes with a mirror like this. It's really convenient. Color is really pigmented. It's not like creamy. The mattes are not that much creamy or soft. It's kind of little bit chalky, just a little, but the pigmentation is really good and the shimmers are really pigmented and creamy. Like, it's amazing, but I have to see how it work on my eyes. So yeah, let's get into this video. First, I am going to use some concealer on my eyelid and I am going to use this particular concealer right over here. This one is the Miss Claire Fake It Ultimate Cover Concealer. If you haven't checked my review yet, do check it out. And I'm just going to zoom you guys in so you guys can properly see what I am doing. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this concealer. I usually don't use eyeshadow primer, but if you want more pigmentation, definitely use eyeshadow primer. Not only for pigmentation, if you don't want your eyeshadow to crease, then definitely use eyeshadow primer. So first, I am going to take this particular color right over here. I am going to use a brush like this, which is like more stiff. Take a little bit more to just use this right over here to make this area more deep. Then I am going to take a bigger fluffy brush like this. This is from Cosmetics. I'm going to take the same color again and I am just going to blend out everything well. I am going to take a brush like this. This is also a kind of stiff brush. If you want to work on a particular area, you should use this kind of brush. I am going to use this particular color right over here, and I'm going to mix it with this orange just a little bit, not too much. The same concealer, and I'm gonna take a brush like this, which is very good if you want to cut out a crease or something. So I'm just gonna cut out my crease. I'm just going to use this color, and I'm going to mix with the same green that I used. I'm going to take both of this color, and I'm just going to smudge it right over here. Take a flat brush like this, and I am going to take this beautiful purple kind of shimmery shade, and I'm just going to use it over here. What my eye makeup is looking right now. I used a glitter from this brand called Glitter Series, and this is in the shade Pink Lush. Now I am gonna do my face. So first of all, I'm gonna use a primer, and to prime my face I'm gonna use the PAC Studio Finish primer. I really like this primer. I'm recently trying this out. I was never a primer girl before, but recently I'm trying this out, and I just thought of using this. I'm gonna take a little bit, you don't need too much. I really enjoy using this primer, so I'm just going to use it over here. For my foundation today, I am going to use this foundation from L'Oreal Paris. This one is the Infallible Stick Foundation, and I love this foundation. This is my absolute favorite foundation. I just love how it works, how it blends. I just really love using this foundation. And personally, I think stick foundation do work well with a brush. So I'm just gonna take a brush like this. This is the foundation brush, and I am going to blend out my foundation.
Look how, effortlessly it blends into my skin.
This is the Miss Clear Fake It Up concealer. I'm going to use the same concealer. I'm just going to take not too much. Okay, now I am gonna do my lower lash line. Of course, you have to do your lower lash line. I'm going to take this particular shade and this shade right over here. I'm gonna mix this up. Before using powder and setting my face, I'm just going to use this liquid highlighter. This one is from Fabulous. Look at this. It looks very dangerous because it's pink in color, but once you blend this highlighter, it is the most beautiful highlighter. My beauty sponge, and I'm just going to use it just a little bit, and I am just going to dab it over here. I'm just going to just look at this. This gives you the most beautiful wet look. I'm gonna bronze my face, and I'm gonna use my Absolute New York bronzer. I'm gonna use a very fluffy brush like this. Personally, you can actually use this kind of brush to bronze your face, but I personally really love using a fluffy brush, like a big fluffy brush, to bronze up my entire face. So I'm just gonna use this and take this orange and this shade right over here. I'm gonna take a little bit, just a little bit, because these eyeshadows are really pigmented, and you guys know I'm gonna use this as my blush as usual. So yeah. This is the finished look, and I'm loving how my makeup look turned out. It's so pretty. This lipstick from Physicians Formula, and this is in the shade Bear With Me. It's a beautiful corally peach kind of shade, and I really love this shade. This is kind of nude, but not that much. It's kind of a peach nudish kind of shade, corally nudish kind of shade. So yeah, definitely not for everyday makeup, as I already mentioned, but this eyeshadow palette is really good. You can create so many colorful looks with this eyeshadow palette. If you actually want a colorful eyeshadow palette, I think from Makeup Revolution, this eyeshadow palette is really good. And Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes are really famous. They are no doubt really works great. The shimmers are really pigmented and creamy and soft. You will get a little bit of fallout with this eyeshadow palette, but it's just little bit, not too much. And there are few shades like the bluish purple kind of shade that I used first to mix up with that green shade. It's a little bit less pigmented, so there are few shades that you have to build more. But rather than that, I really love this eyeshadow palette, and I'm just gonna give this eyeshadow palette a big 7.5 out of 10. And yeah, I am in love with this look. I just don't want to remove my makeup right now. Anyways, I have to. Guys, that completes this video. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys on my next video.